Welcome back to the Datarekha audio guide. I'm Diya.
And I'm Arjun. Today, the skill that quietly decides whether your agent is a slick demo or something that actually survives 100 turns of real work.
And I want to be careful here because everyone knows prompt engineering. This is a different thing. What's the line between them?
Clean distinction. Prompt engineering is about the words you send, how you phrase the instruction. Context engineering is about what's in the window at all. And for agents, that second one is the more important skill by a mile.
Why does it only really bite for agents? A single chatbot call has a context window too.
Because an agent runs in a loop, and every turn piles on more. The model's own message, plus tool outputs, which are often huge. Turn after turn, that pile just grows. A one-shot chat sends one thing, and it's done. An agent accumulates, and left unmanaged. The accumulation is what kills it.
Kills it how exactly? I'd assume the failure is simple. You hit the token limit and it errors out.
That's one of two failures. And honestly, it's the less interesting one. Overflow. You hit the ceiling, the run errors, or silently drops history. Fine. But the sneaky one is context rot. And here's the part that surprises people. It bites well before you hit the limit.
Wait, so the window isn't even full and quality is already degrading.
Already degrading. A model uses a big, crowded context worse than it uses a small, focused one. Important facts get lost in the middle of all that noise. There's a real lost in the middle effect. The accuracy just quietly slips, with no error, no warning. The agent gets dumber as it gets fuller.
That's genuinely unsettling because there's no alarm, it's not broken, it's just worse. So how do you fight it?
3 moves, really. The first is compaction. When the history gets long, you summarize the old turns into a tight little note and throw the raw transcript away. The agent keeps the gist of what happened without dragging every token along behind it.
Doesn't summarizing risk losing the one detail that turns out to matter?
It's a real trade, but the numbers make the case. Anthropic reports compaction cutting token use by roughly 84% over a long run. Call it 100 turns, while keeping the thread coherent. You're trading a small risk of dropping a detail for an agent that stays sharp and affordable instead of drowning.
Okay, move to?
Isolation. You give a subtask its very own context window. A supervisor agent spins up a worker. The worker goes off and does some heavy, noisy job in its own private space and hands back just a short summary. The main agent never sees the mess.
Oh, so that's the actual reason to go multi-agent. Not more brains is better. It's that the worker's noise stays quarantined and never pollutes the main window.
You just nailed the real justification for multi-agent systems. It's not magic teamwork. It's context hygiene. The worker burns through 1,000 messy tokens. The supervisor only ever sees the clean 3-line result.
And the third?
Just-in-time retrieval. Don't preload everything just in case. Keep the window lean and pull in the specific document or memory or tool result only at the exact moment you need it. It's basically RAG, but pointed at the agent's own working memory instead of a knowledge base.
So if I had to boil down what belongs in there?
Treat the window like expensive, scarce real estate. What belongs? The current goal, the few facts you need right now, and a compact summary of what's happened. What gets evicted? Raw tool dumps, full documents, finished subtask transcripts, anything you could fetch on demand. Most agent reliability and cost problems trace straight back to a bloated window.
And there's a fourth trick lurking here too, right? The code execution one.
Same family? Exactly. Instead of loading every tool definition and every intermediate result, you let the agent write code that processes things out of context and returns only the answer. That's cut tokens by up to 98% on tool-heavy tasks. Different mechanism, identical creed. Keep the window small, do the bulk work elsewhere.
So the one sentence?
Prompt engineering picks the words. Context engineering picks what's in the room. For anything that runs longer than a single turn, the second one is what keeps it alive.
Curate the window or the window buries you. That's the Datarekha audio guide. See you in the next one.